song came out, I always wondered who wrote them and stuff like that, especially the Bee Gees and Andy Gibb. I was so, like, big crushing on Andy Gibb when I was a little girl, and Rod Stewart. Rod Stewart, because he says in, Do You Think I'm Sexy? He says, I'm getting a phone call. Wake me up, wake up, hey, wake up, Dawn. And I always knew there was something that I had to do. Right here, listen. I'm going nowhere, somebody help me out. Well, then when Grease came out, somebody wants me to talk about something else about him being a ladies' man, but anyway, I'm sick and tired of hearing everybody talking about their cell phone. They're not civilized. I don't care who they are. They have no respect for me. It's like, I'm about to lose my job because everybody's thinking I'm schizophrenic or crazy when I'm driving because people are yelling at me and hurting me. They're beating me in the back of my head. And they do other things I don't want to talk about, but it's very vulgar. It's disgusting. But God said they chose to live this way. So to me, they played their soul. But anyways, these songs remind me of Doug and the times that I'm going through. Bee Gees also wrote This Life is Illusion, Grease. You know, and Danny was sitting in the playground in the movie Grease. And he said, Sandy, I'm in misery. And it reminds me of Doug because there was a lady I talked to and she said, you need to see who is miserable right now. She told me a lot of things. She said I have dual soulmates. I can't remember everything she said at the moment. I'm going to have to write everything down that she said and then make another documentary about it because it was important and that she knew exactly who I was. But I know that I'm a chosen, and it's not in the Bible. But in church they say Jesus is the same yesterday as he is today. So things that can happen in the Bible are happening now today. We're going to have to put these bad people away just like they did in the Bible when they said hide me from evil. I'm not hiding from evil. Where people decided to go ahead and write these songs out. And like I said before, you know, Andy Gibb died in a castle. And I believe Doug is the king of the castle because of my memories that I have of before I was born. And he's the one that I was thinking about when I hear the glory of love and stuff like that, you know. And my mom said the other day, you know, my uncle is in Missouri right now with my aunt. And I felt like they had a hand in some of the songs. But I'm not sure. I don't have that validated, so I can't say. But I always think it because there's things going on in my family from when I was a kid that there's something going on with us kids, with the parents. I don't know everything until somebody tells me to my face what had actually happened. But they're making innuendos, you know, because I don't know if it's because of the mission going on. That's a secret. It's supposed to be a secret. I don't know who's in the mission. I don't know who's helping me. I don't know who's evil. I don't know everything. But I don't know if you can hear me because I'm on the highway. But my cousin's name is Georgette, and I'm very, very upset about that. They were talking about the color purple on the radio the other day. Well, my mom wore lavender in her wedding, and I said, Mom, when I was a little girl, I said, Mommy, why are you wearing purple, not white? And she said, because she was already married before. This is her second wedding. Well, then my cousin, Georgette, showed up at my other cousin's wedding, and she was dressed in all purple. She was so beautiful. She looked like a little princess or something. She's very dark complected. She's very pretty, very gorgeous. And she ended up marrying a guy that I knew from Emory. Well, the guy at Emory worldwide. They went under. But the guy had asked me one day if he could draw me, and I said, no, you cannot draw me. And it was going to be like a S&M dark picture, and I just thought, you know, I didn't think anything about it. I just said no, that he couldn't draw me. I had another guy ask me if he could draw me on a motorcycle. I said no. It was an acquaintance of a guy that graduated in 2006. It was my daughter's friend's dad that had asked me if he could draw me on a motorcycle. So I'm starting to think that maybe that guy might be in a cult. I don't know. But I really care about his son. His son dated one of my baby girl, but for a short time. But I really care about the class of 2006. They're like my kids. They're like my second kids from another mother. Very special to me, a handful of them. But I just want to explain songs. You know, they when I was 12, or even before I was 12, the songs meant a lot to me. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. I remember getting in the car when I was young. We had already moved to 2nd Street, but I was still very young, like 2nd grade. And the song Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds came on. And I was like, wow, that song, I feel like that song's for me. But I didn't know why. You know, you just get things. If you think about things, you should write them down on paper. Because it could be from God, or it could be, you know, you never know what God is trying to say. My pastor said that God is always trying to talk to you. That was, we were getting in the car, my mom's car, when I was a little girl on 4th Street. And there was a song came on the radio. I remember sitting in the back seat, and my mom came walking out with a cake. Well, the cake was for my papa, her dad. And the cake had fell sideways in the oven, and she gave it to him anyway. And I wanted to cry. But the song that was playing on the radio, I never forget this, because it was weird, because it was connected, you know, but the cake had fell. And the Mcarthers Park, which they don't play on the radio anymore, Mcarthers Park was playing on the radio. And I just wanted to cry. Because Jesus had told me when there could be a documentary of the Concrete Angel song for me. I did meet Jesus. I wanted to die. I felt like this was not heaven on earth. That the world was not right when I was a little girl. And that my mom and dad shouldn't be married. Because I felt like my mom should have been with somebody else. Because the guy she was with didn't love her. But Jesus told me that when my papa dies, we'll get to know everything. And it's kind of like the Wonderful Life movie, you know. It's a wonderful life. We'll get to know everything when we pass away. We're not supposed to go out in outer space like NASA does. You know, we're not supposed to venture out there. God did everything for a reason, you know. We'll find out when we pass away. We're not supposed to know about aliens or where hell is or anything like that. We're not supposed to know about the other planet yet. Because he might have made something that he doesn't want us to know about. You know, he might have made a mistake. I don't know. God might make mistakes. Who knows? But he's perfect God to me. Jehovah. I'm talking about Jehovah, the creator. You know, there could have been a mistake, or somebody else could have tried to make a mistake if there was something out there bigger, you know, that's trying to compete. If we have evil on Earth today, there might be something outer space trying to do something like they have in the movies. I don't know. It's a theory, but I don't want to venture there. I don't like science. That's rocket man. All the science I don't understand. And because biology taught us evolution, and I thought, oh my gosh, we're not supposed to learn about that stuff because we were created. You know, it kind of messes up kids' brains. But so school's not always right either. Just like, you know, the world is not all completely right now. But Jesus told me a lot of things when I was a little girl. So did God. That, you know, we didn't get to choose our mothers and stuff like that, but he was preparing me for what I need to know now, and I didn't know it then. So I'm going to close this one. I just want people to know what I think about the music, because I think about Doug when I hear the staying alive and Greece and stuff like that, you know. Why do you have to die? I don't think he was supposed to die. But I'm gonna close this one. I'll go back to my videos and see what I missed and add to it, or fix what I've said is wrong, or what I didn't, you know, everything I meant to say I didn't say. Because I want people to know that what these people are doing is so wrong. And I have to fight every day even when I'm at work. But I can't stop living my life. I have to keep living it. And everybody's leaving me, like my kids are leaving me, everybody's leaving me. I have to act like a fool before I can be straight. I can't have no peace in my life. Well, that is another thing I need to say is the Psalm 7. A voice of many colors was a song that's so old. Well, when Doug passed away, I got the song There Will Be Peace in the Valley. And I don't know if I'm not the only one that does not allowed to have peace, you know. These people have set up a shop behind us, and especially me, through a mirror. And so Eminem talks about amplified by the fact that I can't get by with my 9 to 5. I believe they use the amplifiers and the microphones they've set up, you know, like a karaoke, so they could talk and interrupt my thoughts and throw me off my life so that I can't have my destiny. I always make a wrong turn. And Dustin did tell me, he said he wanted me to watch the movie Left Behind and Wrong Turn while he talked to this other girl. And I really do care about Dustin. I don't know where he's at right now. I just want to save him. I see the error now, but I still care about him because I know he's important to God and everything. So I don't care if anybody discriminates me, because I seen a good person inside him that people don't see. I'm very upset. I'm very, very upset if he doesn't get straightened out because of what his mother did. But anyways, I forget what I was gonna say, so I'm gonna have to go back through the video. You made me watch this, but these people are making me take the wrong turn. And you're not allowed to know this because they're messing with my mind. We don't see what's going on in people's minds. You only see and hear what their actions or their words. But these people are doing things really bad to make me, throw me off of everything I'm supposed to do. And Doug said, you know, somebody had a dream where life was very hard. Well, life is extremely hard for me and my daughter. And we were treaded on really bad. I don't know what she's going through. I know she was treaded on by men, and I'm just learning this. It's not like something that I've always known. So now I'm getting very angry, and I'm getting pissed off because we're being used. That people do not know that, you know, these people are going to go to hell for treading on women, especially if they're raping them or beating them. They're not allowed doing that. And if it doesn't stop, you know, that's the chain, Fleetwood Mac. We said we would never break the chain because when somebody rapes somebody, that chain never breaks. Well, I don't touch my babies. I would never touch my babies. And for anybody else that I've ever trusted touch my babies, then I would have to, you know, do something drastic, which I've already been trying all my life about me. And I have to give my babies to doctors and get turned away. But I was also manipulated by my stepdad at certain times in my life. You know, when I thought that my babies were hurt, I did go to doctors and stuff to find out. I've been screaming actually to people at the Franklin house to please help me. My cousin who works at the children's services, please help me. But it's like everybody turns their back on me. I can't get it straightened out, and I don't want to open up wounds on my kids. But I don't know what to do because nobody's being honest with me. I'm supposed to look like, you know, nothing's wrong, that we're the perfect family. We're not. Like they pulled the wool over our eyes, but I don't know. Someday I'll get to the bottom of it. But I'm on my way home from work, and again, I cannot turn my camera around to face me when I talk. But I'm praying and praying that somebody listens to me. So I'm gonna close. I'll go back through and see if you can hear, since I have my window down when it was the noisy on the highway.